Good morning, everybody. Good Tuesday morning. I'm getting have an appointment this morning, so I'm getting a late start to my day. Only going to be working a half a day today. I'm going in from noon to 5, and I just had some information come across my financial feed that I wanted to share really quick. So, guys, you know I'm all about sharing stats because if anyone thinks my stats are incorrect, they can go fact check them themselves. So across my financial feed, I just saw if an individual has 20 bucks, just 20 bucks in their pocket and zero debt, they are wealthier than 15 to 20% of the population in America. See, I think right now a lot of individuals don't want to admit that they're broke. A lot of individuals are ashamed to admit that they're broke. A lot of individuals have this false sense of an illusion because they have a job or a good paying job that they're not broke. But just think about that, guys. If someone has zero debt and 20 bucks in their pocket, they are wealthier than 15 to 20% of all individuals in the US today. People just don't understand how broke individuals are. People don't save, people don't invest. People live the high life and live paycheck to paycheck. Let me drive this point home for you guys. Guys, I don't care if you make $75,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $150,000, $200,000. If you are living paycheck to paycheck and you have no savings that you can tap into, you have no brokerage accounts that you can tap into, no crypto, no nothing. If you have nothing that you can tap into in case of an emergency, then you're broke. That's a fact, whether you want to admit that to yourself or not. You know me, when it comes to this channel, I'm a straight shooter. No matter what you are making on your job, no matter the income, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, you're broke. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know, guys, only 50% of individuals in the US can cover a $1,000 emergency. Only 50% of the population in America, in the US, can cover a $1,000 emergency. Only 50% of us can do that without having to use a credit card or take out a loan or borrow the money from a family or friend. Only 50% of us can do that. This morning, I just made my monthly contribution because it's a new month. We're in August. It's August 4th. I just made my monthly contribution to my brokerage account, my taxable brokerage account. $2,000 gone a few minutes ago before I started this video. Because, guys, I consistently invest. No matter what's going on in my life, I'm going to consistently make my investment every single month. I just sent $2,000 to Vanguard before this video, buying more of my investments. See, I'm not messing around, guys. This is important to me. This is very important to me. Because if I live long enough, I am going to change my family tree. I am going to change my family tree. My grandkids are going to have a head start in life. They're not just going to graduate high school, and then have to go get a job. I'm going to make sure they have a trust fund set up for them. I'm going to make sure of that. I'm not leaving this earth broke. I am not doing that. Too many men die broke. And as you guys can see, I'm a black man. And a lot of black men die broke. I had a comment from a subscriber of mine of one of the videos I left Is about Black Wealth video, the one I made about blacks don't know the truth a couple days ago, and a gentleman commented and said he still owns stock to this day that his grandmother purchased for him as a child, and that stock helped him to retire early. That's how you change family trees, guys. That's how you change family trees. That's how you do it. Not by working every day, spending every dime you make, trying to keep up with the Joneses, staying in car payments, keeping high ass car payments, staying in credit card debt, taking out loans. You'll never change your family tree that way. You never, ever will change your family tree that way. Somebody has to step up and have the courage to build some wealth. Will that be you or will that not be you? But again, Americans are ashamed to admit that they're broke. We're ashamed to admit that we're broke. So I really want you guys to think about that. If you are working a job and you are living paycheck to paycheck, I don't care how much the salary is. It doesn't matter what you make. What matters is what you keep in your pockets to take and build wealth with, to invest in assets. This is about ownership, guys. It's about assets over liabilities. Your amount in your assets needs to outweigh your liabilities. You can't build assets if you keep buying liabilities, guys, and making damn payments. Make payments to building assets. Change your mindset. Make payments to building your assets. We got to change the mindset, guys. We have to change our mindset around money. That was a startling statistic. If you have $20 in your pocket, you have more wealth than 15 to 20% of the population. Excuse me. And the reason that is because most of Americans are embedded in debt. Debt is robbing everyone. Every debt is robbing everyone of their wealth. Debt is robbing you guys. You cannot build wealth if you are in debt. So guys, I just wanted to pass this information on to you. Thought that was an interesting statistic that came across my financial feed. So you guys have a great day. This is Frank. I am out of here.